शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर् देवै सदा वन्दिता सा मा पातु सरस्वती.
So basically, I am here. I have something to tell you. I don't want you to think that I probably know a lot. Okay, this is what happens to a lot of us when we work longer, is that we think we know a lot, which is actually not true, right? Actually, I feel that the more you work, the more you need to unlearn actually, right? The less you know, right, actually the more you can learn. Tata Indicom did something very innovative and path-breaking a couple of months back. You know, they actually ran commercials. You know what the big difference about that commercial is? Tata Indicom. Have any of you watched those commercials on TV? Okay, it is actually a regular commercial, but if you look closer, under the bottom, there's actually name of a person who produced that commercial. You know who that person is? A consumer. A consumer. Just remember that. It could be you, it could be me, it could be anybody. Who was supposed to produce it? Who was supposed to produce that commercial? What happens if consumers start producing commercials? What? Agencies won't exist, won't work. They won't exist. Here, by the way, to look at is knowledge. Knowledge. Okay, the key word here is knowledge. Yep.
So nowadays, consumer is more aware of the products and he knows more because he is exposed to more and more knowledge.
How? You're close to the answer. How?
So through the different communication channels, he is being exposed with number of
what are those communication channels?
Like it being the media, it being internet.
Stop there. Michael Jackson's death is good news for music industry in India. It is good news for the music industry in India. It was a good news. No. Why is Michael Jackson death good news for music industry in India? Yeah, somewhere closer, not just fans. You know what happened immediately after he died? No.
Sir?
Yeah. From Ahmedabad?
Indore.
Okay.
So,
sorry.
Because it gives the Indian music industry more chance to spread its wing around the world.
No. Something very simple. Very, very simple answer. Why? One. Second is, you know what happened? People who didn't even know what pop is and what Michael Jackson is, bought the CDs. Because suddenly there is a huge curiosity around this guy who just died. If you know Murthy Ismail, which is India's largest music company. Who said Airtel? Why is Airtel India's largest music company?
Sir, it sells more caller tunes any minute than any other company.
Than HME, Virgin Music and Sony BMG put together. Airtel is the largest music company in India, by the way. Good. One message that I want to leave you with is that, because finally I know when you study MBA, one of the clear outcome is career, right? So what I would say is, right, it does impact the kind of career choices that you may want to make in these three disciplines. And that's something that I want to leave you with, and thank you for your time. So I've done my presentation, so I can actually take any questions, right, related to this, beyond this and all that, except asking whom I should marry and what should I do with my life. I can answer pretty much everything. There are only two realities in business, the up and the down. Everything else is transient, right? So for every down, there is going to be a up. In the down, you need to plan for the up. In the up, you need to plan for the down, right? And I think people who go out of business are always people who actually towards the end of a up started planning for up. They would actually be caught pants down. They will absolutely be caught pants down. But the smartest guys are the one who towards the down start planning for the up. Okay, and if you are a great business and if you know how to do this well, right, and I think you typically do not have a great recessionary impact. So PR as a discipline got impacted, and different firms took various strategies, and I think to me, my personal take is, right, you actually get your head through the recession and
So
prepare
actually we
yourself.
have been discussing in the first point that the more knowledgeable consumer is the key driver number one. So, but then as we have discussed, considering the social networking sites as well, everybody has got their own opinions about things. Like we have discussed, my name is Khan. So in my Facebook account only, I got like 10 status updates saying that my name is Khan is good or bad, like mixed opinion. So we are knowledgeable, but then end of the day we are getting more confused with different set of opinions. So what, I mean, how should we take it as? We are actually confused consumers or we are not?
Okay, we are confused consumers.
Because in the
But-
case,
and I'll tell you something, I'm going beyond, but that's the truth is we are confused people as well. We are confused people as well, and that is okay, right? And I think I'll tell you something, there is this theory in psychology, which I really like, you know, there is a statement, okay, I'll make this statement, you tell me what is wrong with it, okay? Women are good for working. You know what is wrong with it? This psychology theory, you know, which is a beautiful theory. Please said, confused consumers, I'm just making a link, you know. You know what psychology says is that anything that is natural is only true, anything that is induced, that is, there's been a pressure. For example, women have been never allowed to work for many centuries. So how can you say they're only good now? If you allowed them to work 300 years back, probably they would have been good in 300 years back as well, right? So statements like that are incorrect. They're not wrong, they're incorrect, because in psychology that's what they say this. It's the same true of consumers, is that we've always been confused. It is just that because of communication and information explosion, number of vehicles, we are more
morning, sir. I am
visibly.
Praveen Patidar.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to know that right now we can observe a shift in way of advertising. There is new theme of corporate social responsibility. For example, Aircel shouts that save tiger, save tiger. Ideawala people shout that save paper. So what is basic concept behind such kind of advertising? Rather than exposing their values and product qualities in front of consumer, they are saying that save tiger and
What you need
something
to
else.
understand is, I broadly agree that, okay, while idea, I will go with it, because see, idea always took this as a communication plank right from the first day it broke the campaign. Idea always said it's about an idea, Sarji, okay, and whatever he did was for villages welfare, solving something. And actually, if you knew that they also did bus shelters, where they started asking you questions about community involvement and a whole lot of things. So basically, it actually is a consistent brand characteristics that is driven through. Okay, so I think they just used paper as a smart thing. Use mobile, save paper is a smart thing to do, because it also connects to their brand. But they've been very, very consistent about the brand characteristic. Okay, while for Aircel, it seems to be an overnight discovery that India has 1411 tigers left. By the way, even before Aircel discovered it, India only had 1411 tigers left. I think someone went and told them it's a smart marketing strategy, right? So Aircel's focus would be not to gain consumers. Aircel's focus is more like to position it in a certain way, and I think a lot of times companies do this. Leave you with a simple thought that, right? I read this somewhere, right? Even if you're a lion, you better be hungry, right? And run every morning, otherwise you won't get your food and soon die, right? So even if you're a lion.
Committed to a positive work ethic and life approach. I place the highest value on positive attitude, character, and honesty.